I got a little bit congested. So I was like all stuffy and stuff. So I didn't want to go live Tuesday like that because I was like, people gonna be like, what is she saying? So I was like, give myself a little time to kind of feel better, which I feel a lot better now. I think something's going around, but everybody tells me when you come back from Florida, because the air is different, you kind of have the sniffles. Because I live up north, Florida's down south, you know. So happy Saturday, you guys. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. Wanted to hop in, do some collective messages, and also do personal readings. If you guys are interested, feel free to send your donations in. Once you send your donation in, please make sure you drop a green heart so that we know that you sent it in. And then I'll just get right into your reading. 5 card spread is 1222. 10 card spread is 2222. That's for like a full and in-depth reading, okay? Also, you guys, I wanted to remind you that Saturday is a day for protection work, spiritual protection work. So don't forget, whether you're burning a black candle, red candle, you have protection oil to dress the candle and set your intentions for returning to sender any type of negative energies or low vibrational things that have been sent your way to block you or cause you financial harm, physical harm, anything. Return to sender. What I like to use is a reversible candle, and I will be ordering more of them, which I have one today that will be burning here shortly. Let me show you guys what that looks like. Hang on a second. Because it's Saturday, so why not? This is what the reversible candle looks like. There's also another one that's red, and it's Run Devil Run. So anything that has been thrown your way to block you or stop you from being successful or receiving any type of prosperity, abundance, love, whatever the case may be, return to sender, okay? And then we have basically it's like an uncrossing, you know what I mean? That's what it is, and that's why you see the arrow here. That's what you want. You want an uncrossing. But also, you guys, it's great to follow up on Saturday and even on Sunday with a spiritual bath for cleansing your aura, your spiritual body, saying prayers over that spiritual bath, lighting incense, and that type of thing. It's the ritual, okay? It's the ritual. So just wanted to remind you guys what today is. Morning, Aisha, love. How are you? And we'll be talking more about that on my channel because I feel like it's important and it's something that I've been called to do. So we'll be going more into spirituality, certain crystals for protection, what candle work is all about, the ritual meanings behind it, and we'll be getting more into hoodoo, which I'm really excited about. And I'm just learning, let me just state that disclaimer, I'm just learning more and more about it as I get more and more into my studies and I get deeper and deeper into my journey. I'll be sharing with you guys what I've learned, what works for me, and maybe some things that you may already know yourself. So we'll talk about it. I'm gonna give everybody a few minutes to hop in because I just started the live stream. How's your day going, Aisha? How are you feeling, love? This Mercury retrograde has been a hot mess. Let me tell y'all. It's been a hot mess. And for me personally, y'all, it's been a hot mess. It's like any and everything that wants to go wrong does. But you know what? I've been doing my best to stay grounded. I've been doing my best to mind my business, to remove myself from any type of little dramas, to keep my prayers going because I'm always going to be a firm advocate and believer in prayer. Yes, I am. And this is the thing too when we talk about ancestral veneration and spiritual work, because a lot of people like to argue about prayer versus meditation. Honestly, they do the same thing. They work the same way on a vibrational frequency. So whether you're praying or you're meditating, they work the same. Because you got people running around who are atheists and whatever, that's fine, that's their business. But me personally, I was raised from a biblical background. My ancestors, my great-grandmothers were Episcopalian, Baptist, so the Bible is heavily in my blood, and I will always believe in God, and I will always believe in prayer. So there's that, for those who are wondering. do it, Aisha. Definitely do it. If you have a strong belief that it's gonna work for you, do it. Also, another thing that I've noticed is a lot of people, because we were talking about, I think last week we were talking about the book of Psalms, right? In hoodoo rituals and magical spells and things. But Psalms is not the only book that's used. Yes, Psalms is not the only book that's used, but because the rituals were passed down generationally, word of mouth, great grandmother on down, people don't know that because it was just a traditional thing. It was just passed along. These are the scriptures that I use. These are the prayers that I said. These are the herbs and things that I use to do what, this, that, and the other. But a lot of people don't realize that. Psalms is used, but it's not the only book that's used. So that's why I say I think the beautiful thing about hoodoo is the fact that it's something that's generationally passed down. And so if it's something that's a part of your ancestral lineage, you'll get to see how your grandmothers and great grandfathers practiced it in certain areas of their life. Like the whole sweeping the porch thing, to sweep away certain things. Yeah. Yeah, a vision board. I've heard of that for manifestation. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. So it's definitely something that I'll be looking more into, Aisha. Let me know what you find. Message me and let me know what you find, because I've never done a vision board. Have you done one before? Because maybe you can kind of explain it more to us, like how it works. I've seen it. I've heard about it, but I don't really know about it. But it's definitely something that could potentially work. I feel like just like with anything, you just have to be consistent with it. No. Okay, so we'll be in this together. So I'll try to get as much information as I can about how to do the vision board, and then we'll talk about it, and then we can kind of share how our vision boards are going, like if you feel comfortable sharing, for those of y'all who are watching this live stream, and what goals you set and how you're working towards achieving those goals. Because the number one thing with manifestation is you have to do your part. Because you know, like when things are going haywire, things are really going crazy, and you know, you just feel down and like, damn, is this ever gonna get better? And then you hear, you know, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. You know what I mean? But it's gonna get better. It's not gonna get better on its own. Things will get better, but you have to keep doing your part. You know what I mean? Hi, Ishika. How are you, love? You have to keep doing your part in order for things to get better, if that makes sense. So you have to continue doing your part. You have to be consistent in showing gratitude to the Most High. You have to be consistent in your ritual practices. You have to be consistent in your ancestor offerings. You have to be consistent in whatever it is that you're doing, and don't give up. Even though you feel down, even though you feel like, damn, I just took an L, you get back up and you keep going. You don't let it stop you from your journey, from your goal, from your learning, none of that. Don't let it stop you. Let nothing stop you. All right? Let nothing stop you. So, there's that. Let nothing stop you. Yeah, I totally feel you, Ashika. It can be a lot. Mercury retrograde is really showing out, and it can be a lot. So be easy. Be easy on yourself. Be patient with yourself. Just as how much we're patient with others and we give people second chances and opportunities, be patient with yourself too. Because it can definitely be overwhelming. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Am I going to make it? But yes, Spirit said you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. It might not feel like it right now in this moment, but you're going to be all right. You just got to keep going. You got to keep going. You have to be your own motivation to keep going and knowing that this too shall pass. It's not a, whatever situation you're experiencing is for the time being. Remember, like we always say, time is fluid, energy is fluid. One moment it could be an up energy, one minute it could be a down energy, but it's not going to stay one energy all the time. It's not going to do it. So you have to, and I have to actively work at keeping our vibrational frequencies high, keeping them high, even when you feel low, because it's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to feel upset, pissed off, angry, all those things. It's okay to feel them. I'm doing a lot better. I feel a lot better than I have. I've had a lot going on emotionally in my life, personally, and then I've had a lot going on physically with my sinuses and stuff. So I'm a lot better. I was feeling like the past couple days, I was just feeling like, yeah, it's been a lot. And the relationships can be a lot if you're involved with somebody else who's on some mess. That can be a lot. Like, you know, like, damn, do I really got to deal with this right now? Low key, Aisha. Low key, it might be another vacation in the making, because girl, I'm telling you, I'm gonna need it. And I'm trying to bounce back and get myself together so I can go on another vacation, because I'm gonna need one. My sister texted me the other day and she was like, I need a vacation, and she wanted some type of chicken. And I was like, okay. We need a little personal mini vacation. So definitely, just, it's so, you know, I can't stress enough of going out and just being around good friends, good people, good energy. That's another way to keep your vibration high, because I get asked that question all the time. Hey, Divine Love. How do you keep your vibration high? And it's hard. I'm not going to lie to anybody. It's hard sometimes, especially when you have a lot going on. You've been going through a lot. You could be struggling financially, because we've all been there. Maybe you overspent a little bit too much this month and you kind of behind in bills, so you're trying to catch up. It's not easy. So keep your head up, keep going, keep praying, keep doing all the things you need to do to stand strong, to stay grounded. Surround yourself by people who truly love and support you and want the best for you, even when it hurts you the most. Surround yourself by people who are going to push you in the right direction. To me, that's the definition of true friendship. That's the definition of people who truly love you. They're going to push you in the right direction, whether you like it or not. Divine is one of them people for me. She's one of my best friends. So you got to get yourself surrounded by people who are going to push you in the right direction, whether you like it or not. Good morning, Alexis. Yeah, even family members, people who are going to push you. My mom is one of them people. She's a Taurus. They're going to push you in the right direction, whether you like it or not, but it's because they love you. They want the best for you. You might not like it, but it is what it is. And when you get to the point where you can accept accountability and responsibility for where you're headed, then you can make better decisions and you can move forward. You can keep things going. You know what I mean? Now is not the time to give up. Now is not the time to be depressed and overwhelmed. And it happens. So if you are feeling that way, get grounded. Go outdoors. Go to the lake. Go to the river. Write and release. Write out how you're feeling. Burn it. Could be consistent with your prayers. You know what I mean? Wear fragrances that are going to help keep your vibrations high. Orange, cinnamon, lemongrass, and all kinds of things. Retrograde ends. I think we're still in it. I think it's still gonna last for a good couple weeks. In the next 2 weeks, it'll be over. But it's been a ride. That's a good question, Ishika. I don't know the exact date. To be honest with you. I think it's gonna last for a few weeks. So until that time, it's gonna be rocky, because this Mercury retrograde came in swinging. This bitch bitch got hands. So yeah, definitely protect your energy. That's why I said at the start of this live stream, like, definitely make sure that you're doing your protection work. Sage your house. Open the windows, open the doors, burn that bundle of sage. Burn it, walk through the house and say your prayers. Ask for cleansing, ask for divine protection, ask for any low level entities or energies to be removed. What should be the next collective reading, Aisha? What should be the next collective reading? Oh, goodness. Okay, love. Yeah. Anybody wanting a reading, just send your donation and drop that green heart. It really showed out. I'm telling you. It really is showing out. And it's like, I've had so many clients just in the past couple days, like anxious, worried, got stuff going on. Truths are being revealed. People's true intentions are coming out. It's been a hot mess. It's really been a hot mess. Retrograde. Folks flirting with you that you're not interested in, trying to see where they can get at, see where they can get in where they fit in. It's like, no, sir, back it up. Nope, just go the other way. Like, people just doing too much in general. People just doing too much. Mishaps, miscommunications, glitches. People, like, in business, people have issues. Oh, well, we can't approve you for this. Oh, well, we can't extend this for this. Like, come on now. Get it together. I cannot wait for retrograde to be over. Do you hear me? For retrograde to be over. Rika, are you playing with your toys? I'm going to have to write your idea down, Aisha. Over. Yes, true colors come out. But retrograde is not bad in and of itself. It's just the reality of things. It's just the disappointments. And some of us will be going through karma. We will be receiving karma for certain poor choices. And that's a part of life. It is what it is. But when it's over, excuse me, y'all, my sinuses are still a little. But when it's over, when you go through that period of retrograde, you get to see things about yourself that maybe at one point you didn't realize. You learn lessons about your spouse, partner, whoever you're dealing with as well. You get to see their true colors. You get to see those true intentions. So don't let retrograde pass you by without learning the lessons you need to learn. Because if you didn't learn it, I'm going to tell you this. Next retrograde is going to hit you even harder. And lessons about self-love and putting yourself as top priority. Being tested, because retrograde is a test from the universe. Being tested to let go of situations and people who are not serving you, who are draining your energy vampires, as we call them in the spiritual community. Also being able to maintain your composure in stressful situations, glitches, setbacks. Spirit wants to know, is she going to be patient? Is she going to flip the hell out? Is she going to wait and see how this plays out instead of trying to control the situation herself? Retrograde is really a test of our character to see how we're going to respond and how we're going to react. Okay, Alexis, love. I appreciate the love and support. Pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to how you feel. That's one way, Ashika. That's a really good question. The way you know, and y'all chime in if you've experienced energy vampires and how you identify them. Please do. Feel free. This is an open discussion. But Ashika asked, how do you know if you're the energy vampire or the person you're dealing with is the energy vampire? Does the person that you interact with, how do they feel after they interact with you? Do they leave that interaction feeling motivated, encouraged, inspired? Bingo. Divine said it. Bingo. Up your prayers. Up your prayers, Alexis. Definitely. Be careful of what you're watching. Be mindful of what you're watching on TV if you leave the TV on. Um, exactly, Divine. Every time you have a conversation with that person, there's gossip, there's drama, there's lying, there's sneakiness. Like you feel it. You can kind of feel it. Or it's always a selfish interaction. They only call you or contact you when they need something. It's draining. You know what I mean? They only contact you when it's beneficial or convenient for them. It's always about what they need, and oh, all of a sudden I want to see you. Yeah, you want to see me because it's convenient for you. You're getting something out of this transaction. But when I ask for a little bit of time with you, where are you at? You ain't nowhere to be found. You, oh, I'm busy. Oh, I had to stay over. I had to stay late, you know? That's how you know they're draining your energy, Ashika. Yeah, and that's toxic. Alexis, that's part of it too. That's part of it too. Negative entities cannot attack you if you actively work to keep your environment safe and away from things of that nature. People like that, even clients like that of mine, I've cut them off, I've blocked them. I have no problem with blocking people at all. If I feel that you are taking advantage of me and you're only coming to me to tell me, project whatever your negative situations are onto me, I will block you. That's something that we have to learn, especially women, learn to do immediately. Immediately. As soon as you start to feel that type of, oh, she's coming to me with drama, she's coming to me with gossip, and this is what happens every time she comes to me. She's not coming to me to talk about how she's grown and what she's doing and how she's excelling and being successful. She's coming to me to talk to me about, oh, this nigga ain't shit. Oh, this person is this way. Oh, this happened the other day and she's involved in this messy drama and this situation all the time, and it's still doing the same things, getting the same results. You get tired, and it's energy draining. It's energy pulling. People who like to come to you, who are friends, who like to come to you for advice when it's convenient for them, and they don't like to adhere to the advice. Energy vampire. They come in, they take your wisdom, they take the advice that you're giving them, the sound advice, they hear it, but they're not processing it. And so they continue to withdraw from you, yet you're feeling tired out and drained because you've been telling this person the same thing every time they come to you, over and over and over and over again. You have every right to decline. Let them know straight up, set a boundary. What we're not going to discuss is all of this drama you've got going on every time you come to me. There should be good news. There should be some type of, hey girl, this is what I'm working on. You have any suggestions? I'm trying to cleanse this, or I'm trying to take care of this, or I'm trying to, I'm studying for the exam. I enrolled back in school. I've started my own business. Do you see what I'm saying, Alexis? It should be something that's actually going to help this person grow. That's another sign, Ashika. See, you already know. That's another sign, right? There should be, when you interact with people, of course there's going to be moments of, down. There's going to be down moments, but there should be more up moments than down moments. There should be less drama and more encouragement, motivation, ideas being shared, creativity, love, sending love. I'm sending love to my friends. I'm sending gifts. I'm sending, wishing them the best, and whatever it is that they set their heart out to do, I'm encouraging them, and encouraging them in the right way, even when the situation could be sensitive. I'm considering my friend's feeling, but I'm also being honest with her. I'm also letting her know, love, I love you. But if it were me and I were in your shoes, this is how I would handle the situation. Yeah, so then stop answering her. See, this is what I'm saying. Block comes in handy. People get offended, but I don't care. Like if it's draining and it's pulling you down, you have every right to block and delete. You have every right to block and delete. Or you're constantly chasing this person. You're constantly having to chase them down. Just, oh, well, I thought we were going to make plans to go to the movies this weekend, or we were going to take our kids to the park, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, as friends, your true friends are going to make time for you, even if that's just conversation, text messages, voice notes. True friends are going to make time for you. You should not have to chase them down. We all have busy lives. We all have children. We all have schedules. We all have spouses, partners, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, if you're calling yourself my friend, I should be able to have access to you at some point. I shouldn't have to always be put on a back burner because you always have other things going on. You always are with somebody else, or you're always doing something different. There should be time. You see what I'm saying? There should be time. Let's see. Ooh. Clear. All right, my loves. Exactly. Exactly, divine. Yeah. And relationships are energetically a lot too. That's why you have to be so careful of who you bind and connect yourself to, because relationships can be just as draining. But I find that friendships can be too. Friendships can be super draining. And friendships are relationships. They are a form of relationship. You also have to be careful with friendships too, how much information you share with your friends, because if you don't trust that person enough to keep your situation and business private, you shouldn't be talking to this person. You should be talking to this person, because they're going to go around and do this. And so everybody knows your business, but they really don't know the whole full story. They're just getting what she's saying. And 9 times out of 10, what she's saying is not usually the full scope of things. Know what I'm saying? Y'all, I love the smell of Palo Santo. I love the smell of it. It's like a sweet wood. That's what it smells like to me. I want to get cedar chips. That's what I want to get. And cedar and pine are also good for protection, just so y'all know. If you ever get your hands on pine oil or pine needles, the smell. You know how Christmas, like if you get a real Christmas tree, like a real pine tree, the scent of the pine is also used for protection, just like cedar is used for protection as well. It protects against certain entities. But a part of your protection is keeping your mouth closed. That's a part of protecting yourself from negative entities, is keeping your mouth shut. Everybody doesn't need to know what's going on with you. Everybody doesn't need to know what's going on with your relationship. Everybody don't need to know what's going on with your money. Be careful. Be very selective with who you share certain information with, because everybody doesn't need to have access to you in that way. Everybody doesn't need to have access to that information. No. Ashika, no. I mean, if you're going to watch a pick-a-pile, just watch one. There's so many pick-a-pile readings on YouTube. There's so many of them. And then you just, pick whatever pile resonates the most with you. Whichever one you feel the most comfortable picking. They say intuitively, but that just means whatever number resonates with you, you've got 3 piles. So whichever number of each pile, whichever one resonates with you the most, that's the one that you go with. You know what I mean? Alexis, love, you can drop your question. But yeah, a part of your protection is keeping your mouth closed, not posting everything on social media, just keeping certain information private between you and a certain select few individuals that you trust with certain information. Okay, let's see. Let's find out. Mm-hmm. Let's find out, my dears. Alright, Holy Spirit, Divine Source, please show me the messages for Alexis. And how do you say his name? Javare. Javare. I hope I said it correctly. Javare. What's the overall energy between these two spirits? Overall energy. And I will be doing the collective readings for Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and hopefully Libra today. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Aisha, can you message me? You were saying something should be the next collective reading. If you message me, I can try to get that done today too. So let me know what it was. 5 of Pentacles. His current energy. He may be feeling a little bit insecure because with the 5 of Pentacles, this is that feeling left out in the cold, feeling like maybe I don't measure up fully to your standards. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Shout out to all my moderators. I love y'all. 5 of Pentacles. This is the energy of feeling like he's not able to fully give you what it is that you want, or that's how he feels about it. Like he's insecure about certain things. So can you clarify the 5 of Pentacles for Javare's energy? Can you clarify the 5 of Pentacles, please? I feel like he's very nervous. Like I'm getting like anxious energy from him. Yeah. He feels like he doesn't have the full package, is what Spirit said, the full package. Because I have the Magician here when I clarified it. The Magician has all the tools on the table. Swords, cups, pentacles, wands. He's got everything you need to succeed in life. Good health, good money, material possessions. He's emotionally mature. He's passionate, ambitious about his goals. Like, it's like you want the full package and he doesn't feel like he has everything he needs to support this connection. That's how he feels. Spirit, how does Javare feel towards Alexis right now, currently? Welcome to the channel. If you are new, please do me a huge favor and hit that thumbs up to show love and to support the channel. If you feel called to do so, please subscribe. We have the 6 of Wands. He does want success here. He does want success here, but he also wants to be given attention. The same attention that he gives to you, he wants in return. He wants to be recognized for the things that he does do here. He wants success here. He does want to have victory in this relationship. That's how he feels. Spirit, how is this Javare feeling? He wants to do what he wants to do. I got the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. He wants to do what he wants to do when he wants to do it. Two of Swords. Sometimes he's a little bit confused or just doesn't want to do certain things. I feel stubborn energy with that. I don't know why when I see this Two of Swords. I feel stubborn energy. Like he refuses to take accountability for certain things that he does wrong. And he doesn't want to talk about it. Yeah, he doesn't want to talk about certain things. He doesn't want to talk about certain things. Like his communication can be sharp when he does communicate, but it's like he doesn't want to talk about certain things. He avoids certain topics. Definitely air energy. Like, you might be texting him and he'll stop talking mid-conversation. It's like he's very closed off emotionally. That's what I'm picking up with that Two of Swords too. So that makes sense, him being an Aquarius. How does he feel towards Alexis Spirit? How does Jabari feel? Five of Wands. He feels like you have a lot going on around you, like drama. That's the word. That's exactly the word Spirit gave me. He feels like you have drama going on. You always have a lot of stuff going on around you is what he's that's how he feels. And he feels like things turn into a fight or a conflict between you two, because you also have this very headstrong energy about you where you may call him out and you're very direct. That's how he sees you, as a Queen of Swords. You're very blunt, you're very direct, and he sees that. And he feels like that's what causes conflict between you two, because sometimes you say things that either aggravates him or pisses him off. One of the two. He does feel like you are a Queen of Pentacles. Like, you definitely are somebody that you hold your own. You're very independent. You know, you're the type of person that any man would want. But at the same time, it's like he views you in a Queen of Swords energy too. Like, you can be real sharp with the mouth and he don't like it. But you have your ish together. He knows that. He knows that you're very, like, you're reliable. He knows that. He knows you're reliable. And y'all have good times together. The sun is here. Y'all can have a lot of fun together. Y'all laugh or talk or whatever. Y'all have right, y'all laugh and talk or whatever. Y'all can have good times together for sure. Yeah. How does he feel in Spirit? How does the Aquarius feeling towards Alexis? Like, you guys needed a break from each other. You guys needed a break from each other, because it's a lot. The energy is heavy between the two of you. It's very heavy. The Four of Swords is about taking a rest, but it's also like reflective energy. It's like he's reflected back on this relationship, and he can kind of see where things kind of went south, because clarify the Five of Wands, Spirit. You may have, I have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So during that time you guys were together, you may have been stressing that you wanted something serious with him, and he was very non-committal. That's what I'm picking up. Like, Aquarius men especially don't like to feel pressured into anything, giving very much Knight of Wands energy for the streets energy. Where he clarified the Five of Wands, and you weren't having it. You were not having it. Yeah. The Five of Wands. Yeah. Your desires, yeah, or his desires were not, y'all weren't on the same page, is what I heard. Not on the same page. This is Aquarius energy. When I clarified the Five of Wands, what was the conflict? You guys may not have been on the same page during the course of this connection, and which is why you guys ended up going separate ways. Four of Swords. Because you weren't on the same page. You wanted something different than what he wanted at the time. Spirit, how's he feeling now? May have been a karmic connection. There may have been lessons to be learned between the two of you. He still has feelings for you. But he's very guarded. He's very guarded with his emotions. Seven of Wands. Yeah, that's why I said there's certain things he just doesn't want to relive anymore. He doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to deal with it. He would just rather move on. So more, how's he feeling towards Alexis? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. It was hurtful. You know, he feels bad about how things ended between you two. He does still think about you with the Three of Swords, but he also feels like he was hurt in this situation. Three of Cups. I don't know if there was another party involved here, but we have the Three of Cups, and sometimes it can be a third party situation. And it could be an external situation. It could be either another partner or it could be a family situation. Whatever it was that came between you two in this connection is what caused things to end. Something came between you two, even though there were good times with this Three of Cups, because it tells me you guys had good chemistry, you guys did have good energy, but it ended, I want to say, abruptly, because there was something that happened. There was something that came between the two of you that just kind of was like, okay, I'm done type thing. Yeah. Baby mama, Empress. Baby mama. That's why I said I don't know if there was a third party, but I kid you not. I was about to say some mother figure came up here. The Empress is here. So it's like now he's really looking back on this situation. He does feel guilty about what happened. And I think he feels hurt too because he understands that he hurt you. And he feels that he played you. He's aware. He's very self-aware. Seven of Swords. He was very sneaky with this situation. Like he was real sneaky with it. And he feels guilty about it with the Hermit card here. That's Virgo energy. Yeah. He wishes that there could be another opportunity with the Wheel of Fortune here. So, he wishes that you guys could move past that with the Six of Swords. But it's like, he's very set in his ways, the Emperor here. He's very stubborn. He's very, very stubborn. He does still have feelings for you, though. Page of Pentacles, yeah. Page of Pentacles. He wishes that there could be a new start. Of course, it would start small because, like, trust has to be rebuilt here, is what I heard. Because of all the drama that has happened, 10 of Wands. All the drama that has happened, like I said, he still thinks about you from time to time and is curious about you and what you got going on. But at the same time, it's like, damn. Like, I know it's... The only way I can describe it is like, I know I messed up. I know I messed up. And that's kind of like the energy that he's in right now. Like, I know I messed up. Yes. It's like he knows he messed up. He wishes he had another chance with you. But he doesn't know, like, how you would receive it, basically. Like, he wishes to clear the air with you and possibly start over. Four of Wands. That's what he wishes to do. But he knows that there's been a lot of hurt feelings because of things that he said to you or done, and vice versa. There's been a lot of hurtful words exchanged between the two of you. Communication has not been the best. So he's thinking about you with that Page of Swords. Just know that you're heavily on his mind. But at the same time, it's been so much drama between the two of you. It's like it would be difficult to start this whole situation over. There is still love there. The Lovers is here. Like I said, he still has feelings for you. He still has a connection to you. You see what I'm saying? But it would take a lot. It would take a lot. It would take a lot in order to repair this whole situation because it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. Things happen. Things happen. You didn't get what you wanted out of the situation, which is what caused you guys to split. You may have been wanting to build a family with him, but yet he was out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Mercury retrograde has been bringing the mess out. Really. So there's that. So he still got feelings for you. Just know he still got feelings for you. It's not you. It's not you. He still got feelings for you. Just know that. Yeah, he still got feelings with you. Of course, he knows that the trust would have to be rebuilt over time because I did see the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is about investments and just seeing if something is really worth your time. Spirit, what's the advice? What is the advice? What's the advice for Alexis? What is the advice, Spirit? You're most welcome, love. Five of Cups. Don't cry over spilled milk, Spirit said. Do not waste your time crying over spilled milk. You've already been there, done that. It's okay for you to still have emotions and feelings about him because, at one point in time, you really did love this person. You know what I'm saying? But Spirit is saying, Spirit is saying only time will tell, because Temperance is about patience, but it's also about balancing things out. Once you're in a more emotionally balanced state, you'll be able to see things very clearly. Even though you still dream about this person, Nine of Swords, Spirit told on you, you still think about him heavily, and it makes you nervous. If it's almost like you still think about what coulda, shoulda, woulda been, but it's like, yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You're very much moving on into a very abundant, independent energy. Like, yeah, you guys still have familiarity there. Six of Cups. Reconciliation energy is here, but we are in Mercury retrograde, and the last thing you want to do during retrograde is to go back to an ex. That's the last thing you want to do. So wait until retrograde is over, and if he's still consistent, then maybe consider it. But Spirit is saying he's gonna definitely have to be willing to invest in this connection in order for you guys to reconcile. It's going to take time because trust has been lost, feelings have been hurt with this Five of Cups, people have been hurt. Temperance is also about patience. You're going to have to be patient with the situation because it's going to take time. Not allow your thoughts to get to you. But with Judgment, it's a decision that you're going to have to make if that's what you want to do. Five of Wands tells me that there could still be conflict between the two of you. I don't know the exact dates, honey. I don't know the exact dates, but I think for a few more weeks we're still in retrograde. The Magician, it's up to you. If you want to manifest this, you can. But you're definitely going to have to be clear about what you want from him. Queen of Swords energy. You're going to have to speak your mind and let it be known. This is what I'm not doing. This is what I'm not having. Queen of Swords energy. So as always, trust your gut, trust your intuition, pray about the situation, give it time, sleep on it, think about it. I wouldn't do anything quickly. Because as quickly as it starts, it can end. And you don't want to be back in square one. You know what? You don't want to be back in square one. So give yourself the time that you need to consider. Especially being pregnant. Give yourself time to consider if it's something that you even want to do. You know what I mean? If it's even really worth your time. I had that yesterday in yesterday's reading. Like, is it worth it? Some stuff you just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it, just release it, because it's done. It is what it is, and it's done, and it's okay to just, your emotions come and go. Our feelings come and go. Yeah, you think about this person, it'll be all right. Tomorrow you'll be fine. You know what I mean? It's a feeling. It's an emotion. I miss this person right now. 5 hours later, you doing something else. So allow the emotions to come, feel it, and let it go. Like, you know logically that it's not worth sticking around for. Emotionally, our heart space wants to feel sorry, wants to feel guilt, wants to feel like, well, what could have been? But logically, you already know where the shit was headed when it was there. When you two worked together, what that was like. You already experienced it. You've already seen him. You know how he is. Right? So, you're most welcome, love. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the live stream, and until next time, love you guys.